Hello again, everyone. Having a play this morning. This embossing folder from Lisa Horton of lovely coneflowers, and I thought I would like to just put a couple of butterflies with it. So I've just embossed a small piece in this folder. It's just about 9 centimeters square. I've cut a slightly larger panel for it to be mounted on, and I've got one of these finger cots that I was told about. They fit your finger well, and you can just use it to put on this finger wax. So I thought I'd try that out. Don't know how successful it would be. This butterfly, I'm going to do one more, and I'll show you how I did that, and I'm kind of pleased with that. I'll tell you the reason for that in a minute. Anyway, let's just try and do this first. I don't know how successful this is going to be, because what I don't really want is some of the colour from this wax on the plain bit. I just want it on the raised bit, and I thought I would just have the same colour for the two bits, and I'm going to use this antique pink. So I've got my finger cot on. Let's just see how we get. I don't know how this is going to go. So just very, very gently adding a bit of the wax. It is nice, isn't it? Put that on there, and it should stay still. Don't want too much. It's interesting. It seems to be where there's different amounts of it, the colour varies. It's lovely. Kind of easier than putting on a whole surgical glove kind of thing. You see, it's pretty, isn't it? Okay, quite like that. Right, I'm going to take off this finger cot or finger cover, whatever you can. That does keep it still. Brilliant. I will put a link to this. People are asking about sticky mats. I'm not quite sure where I got this from. I thought it was Amazon. I don't know if the exact one that's there now is the same as this, but I will put a link to something very similar, if not the exact same one. Okay, now to colour this, I used 3 colours of my Ohuhu markers. And what I did, I looked at this and at my colour chart to see which were the closest sort of relations. So I've got 3 colours, and I'm just going to do what I did here. So in the middle, I put the deepest colour. I'm not going to do that one. That one's got the little twiddly bits on. This one, these are Memory Box Prairie butterflies. I think it's Prairie. I'll try and find a link for those. I think they're from Simon Says Stamp. And the next colour, interesting colours, aren't they? Again, I've been trying to use colours heretofore unused. It's easy to use the same reds and greens and yellows and all this kind of stuff, but there's some very interesting colours in the mix that, haven't got round to using. So let me use the other end, and I can go over a larger area. There we go. Seems slightly deeper shade of the colour in the chisel end to the brush end. Okay. Now, you can see there's a very big difference between that and that. And the difference is this. This is from Cosmic Shimmer. It's called Shimmer Pearl Glaze. I didn't really intend buying this, but I was ordering some Andy Skinner stamps, and I wanted something to make up to a certain amount so I could get free postage. It seems like, you know, a waste of money not to take advantage of that. So you can just paint it on. So I've got a paintbrush here. I'll just dry it off a little bit. Because it says what you do is you can just paint it on, and rather than pour this onto a surface or something, I'm going to use it straight from the bottle and just paint over my colouring. Isn't that pretty? Don't you think? I think that's fab. So a little bit more. I just didn't want to waste it by pouring it onto something else. I can't remember how much it was, to be perfectly honest. I will take a look. I presume I got this from Katie Sue. They seem to be the distributors for Cosmic Shimmer these days, in Britain anyway. I'll have a look and see if I can find a link somewhere else for the people who are stateside. So there we go. Isn't that cute? So the bodies that go with these butterflies, there's 2 butterflies in the set, are these little long thin things. So I'll just colour one of those with a black marker. I could go over that with I don't know if I did with that one or not, don't remember. And then we can just join them together. So here's my glue. I've been kind of into butterflies just recently. I seem to have phases where I'm, you know, using similar things quite frequently. Put that on there. Put this on. There's already some glue on there. And I just added a couple of tiny pearls like that. These are quite easy to pick up from sometimes with a poker tool rather than a pair of tweezers. 1 and 2. Oops. Perhaps I do need a bit of glue on there. A bit more. There we are. Right, let's just have a look and see. I've cut a slightly larger backdrop here. A square card. This feels a bit wet at the minute. Let me just move this lot out of the way and then you can see what's going on. I'll just wash that brush. I've got a brilliant brush washer from Amazon. There's always clean water and you can get rid of the dirty water. It's brilliant. There's probably a link to that on my descriptions too. So let's have a look back this in the middle and see where we are. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? I rather care for that. And we could have a sentiment. It's a different kind of shimmer to the sort that you get in a pen. This one is more translucent. This one's got more of the pearly look to it, but all very interesting. And I do love a nice little bit of shine. So I will have a look for a sentiment and I will be back. But this is really quick card. Well, I just found a simple hello sentiment. It was a whole bunch of sentiments and printed it, cut it out. I'm going to put that directly onto the panel just here. I have put the panel onto foam tape. So that it'll be just slightly proud of the card itself. Just pop up I haven't put these on yet. And pop that up in that corner. About like that. The trouble with wet glue, as I call it, is that I put it on and I think I've got it straight, and then I do something else and then I move it and it finishes up skew-whiff. So I very often use my tape runner for things like the front of, you know, popping on the front of the card like that. But I, for some reason, decided to do the wet glue. Now, when I turn this over, I may find that that moves, so I just have to be jolly careful. I don't know why I picked that up. I was thinking probably it was a bit small for my tape runner, but we will see. I think it's just about okay. Make sure my card's opening the right way round. Pop this on the front. There we are. That finger wax was quite nice on this one, wasn't it? How about these? How shall I fix those on? I think I'll put glue dots. Let's have some glue dots. I wonder if I could put like 3 going across like that. I think that should work quite nicely. The spaces that they are. 1. Come off. 2 and 3. There's 3 in a row there. Okay, that can go there. This one this side should work for 3 again, hopefully. Pop that on the middle, just there, and the other 2 can land where they land. And we'll just pull them off. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And we're finished. So, some new things. I've been quite pleased, actually. We've got the finger wax from, what's the make of it? Cadence. Dora. Cadence. I wonder if the Dora is to do with gold, because ore is gold, isn't it? Anyway, that was antique pink on here. We've got the Lisa Horton embossing folder. Here it is. And this, which is really very interesting, the Shimmer Pearl Glaze from Cosmic Shimmer. I'll see if I can find a source for that, to give you a link for that as well. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's a bit different for me. Colours I'm not used to. I clash with my shirt today, but that's neither here nor there. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me again very soon.